Now I know we all don't like that dude that comes up in your grill and tells you, I told you so. Like, boom, I told you so. But I'm going to be that dude. I told you so. The Denver Nuggets, nothing to play with. Before we get into that story, there's another story I want to tell you. September 3rd, 7:30 Lagos time, Nigerian time. All right. You don't need to tune in. Facebook, live, Ball Africa. That's BALL Africa. All right. People going to be talking about basketball. Some really smart people who know what's going on in the continent of Africa. Right. Basketball related. Everything about basketball. You don't need to tune in. All right. Make sure you do that. September 3rd, 7:30 Lagos time. You do that. Okay, so now let's get back to I told you so, because I told you so, the Denver Nuggets. But before we get into that story, I'm going to hold that back for a minute. Hold up. Let's talk about those Celtics playing against the Raptors. Man, oh man, oh man. The Celtics, man, they just don't go away. Smart. Marcus Smart, man. Shooting threes, doing whatever that needs to get done so the Celtics keep moving. It's incredible. The resilience is just incredible. The Celtics, incredible. I got to give them props. I was thinking that, this series was going to be nice, but I felt like, the aggressors or the people were going to be controlling, or the team that was going to be controlling this series was going to be the Raptors. Well, maybe it still is a little too soon to say. Maybe it's the Celtics or not, but it does seem like the Celtics have a slight edge. This series is all about the coaching. That's what I'm thinking. Nick Nurse, and then you have, what's his name? Brad Stevens, really great coach. I already spoke about Nick Nurse, I think the best in-game coach in the NBA right now. So I really want to see what adjustments he's going to make. It's going to be anybody's until now. I know I hate saying that. Usually I'm like, just stick to one thing, say one thing. I'm pulling a Chris Webber on you right now. I'm like, it could go this way, it could go that way. Constantly, that's what Chris Webber keeps on telling us. That could have been a foul, but then again, that is not a foul because this, that, but then that could have been a foul. Whatever. All right. That's another story. So let's not get into that. But anywho, the Celtics are up 2-0. That's great. That's a great series. They came back. They were down and they did their thing in the fourth quarter and they won that game. Props to the Celtics. All right. Now, can we get to the story that I really want to talk about? Because I just needed to throw that in there just to say that I talked about the Celtics and the Raptors. But really, I want to talk about the Nuggets. What about them Nuggets? I know you're loving the Nuggets right now. The Nuggets, it was an ugly game, though. It was, huh? It was a really ugly game, man. Very low scoring, and it just wasn't the same. Usually we were seeing two great guards just going at it and boom, boom, boom. But it wasn't like that this time. I think they were a little exhausted or something like that. First quarter, Jamal kind of had it a little bit. Donovan was missing a whole lot. And then at the end of the second quarter, Donovan kind of like picked it up a little bit. Third quarter, Donovan was nice. Jamal had disappeared totally. In the fourth quarter, you really can't say. They were exhausted, man. They were exhausted. That's what I got from that. It just wasn't there. It wasn't the same. This was pretty much about the bigs. I give this game the MVP of this specific game, game number 7. I give it to Rudy. Rudy was nice. Rudy was nice in the second half. Rudy was doing everything defensively. He was just killing them. He was just a presence. He was present. And then offensively, he was also there. He was just doing, one time he went up, hung in the air, and then whoop, dropped it in there. I was like, Rudy, where'd you learn that from, Rudy? That's what I had to say. I was like, Rudy pulling some moves. He came with a whole trick from his bag this time. It was like, I'm going to pull this trick, I'm going to pull that trick, I'm going to pull this trick. I'm like, you go, Rudy. You show us what you got. French man. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But it was nice, though. It was nice. I give him props. One thing I didn't understand, I was like, Malone, what you doing? First half, Michael Porter. I've been raving about Michael Porter. I don't know where Bol is at. They put Bol to the side. But Michael Porter is doing his thing right now. Michael Porter was doing his thing. And then now he's no longer a starter. He comes off the bench. But this particular game, first half, he had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block or 2, something like that. I can't quite remember all the stats. But he was nice. The only other player that had more points was the Joker, right? And rebounds, he was up there. And the assists, the highest person to have, I think it was like 3 tied to 3. And then it was him with 2 assists. So he was nice. I felt like he was all over the place. He gave him the energy that they needed. When Jamal was going in there, he would miss or something like that. He was right there to grab the board, put it back in, or just create something for the Nuggets. So he was nice. The second half, it disappeared. I was like, Malone, what you doing? But I guess Malone really wanted this game because last year, Game 7, they lost to the Blazers. So I felt like they wanted it just a little too much to the point that, in the second half, they were forcing the issue just a little bit, or just everything was just tight. Maybe that's it. Maybe everything was just tight. But anywho, they still won. And I think they're going to be giving the Clippers fits. I think it's going to be a problem. The Clippers are going to be in trouble. I think the Terminator is going to be in trouble. The Terminator will get his, but the thing is, the Terminator, when he gets his, I feel like the team somehow is left behind. So I don't know what they're really going to do. And I know you're all looking at me like, here we go again with those predictions and all that. Talking about the 2 LA teams ain't going nowhere. But I am sorry, I am going to say that because I do smell it. And I told you, the Nuggets are going all the way to the finals. And yeah, I'm putting my money on the Nuggets. And I feel like they got this. So, and this is not just, my personal truth. All right? No. This is that objective truth that I'm giving you. This is from a big sample of information that tells me that this is true. And then I deliver it to you guys so you guys understand the real. If you're betting your money, bet your money on the Denver Nuggets. Because the Denver Nuggets, I guarantee it. Like Chuck. Hey, yo, make sure you forget to subscribe. Make sure you do that. And make sure you forget to hit that bell right there so you don't hear from me. Do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever, man.